Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful day out here and I will be selling my Roxor. Yes, you heard it right. My Mahindra Roxor is going up for sale. We get this started. Feels like it's about at least 50 degrees, maybe more. I'll get that to warm up. There. Woo! Nothing beats the sound of a Roxor starting in the early afternoon. So let's back this up, get it to where I can have it parked, and we talk a little bit more about the Roxor. Turbo diesel. There. Parking brake on, and let's hop outside. Okay, there we go. Solid clunk. So there is my Roxor 2018. With a few bunches, let's say a few mods, a whole bunch of mods. Okay, let's turn that off so it's a bit quiet here. So yeah, so I've had this Roxor, it was launched since March 2018. I found out about the Roxor in summer of 2018 and I got mine in October of that same year, and since then it's been one heck of a ride. I've done a couple of mods to the Roxor. There's the 5.5 inch lift from BMF Rocks. They changed all the steering components, as you can see. Those are quite beefed up. And then what else? I have wheel spacers, which you can see. I can't remember exactly how many inches, but the wide aluminum piece that you see on there, that's a wheel spacer. Quite wide actually, if you ask me. I just bought the brand new tires, which you guys probably saw on a recent video. Also the wheels are also recent, brand new, candy red. I got the cab from Hard Cabs, and also I got the complimentary Hard Cabs bed liner, which you see right there, and I have a pair for the interior, thanks to Hard Cabs. So what that does is it protects your paint, even though you have the floor liner on there, but you really don't want to scratch that off until it gets to bare metal. I have the indicator light here with the hazards, which you can see flashing. There's a heater, of course. I added the aux light, which you can see here from Rigid. It's a really good quality aluminum housing. Turn those off. What else? Yeah, I really didn't do too much. I got this from, I think it's called Strongmade. So this is from Strongmade, and also here you can see right there Strongmade. But the issue is that this is one of the first aftermarket products meant for the Mahindra Roxor, and the issue that you have with this is it bolts directly to this plate right here, which is not very thick. So if you put any substantial weight on here, is going to bend this metal. So that's just good enough for extremely lightweight trailers. But there's a better option from Mahindra itself, and that one actually bolts on there and then also comes down here to the frame itself and bolts on there too. So that might be a better option, but you know, the first people to buy this were kind of like the guinea pigs, so I have that. What else? Of course, you have the high lift jack. I wired the indicator light so it works from the spare bulb that was up here and wasn't being used for the Roxor. Underneath the Roxor, I have this from Lutz, Lutz, and what it does is it's a calibration tool that allows you to make corrections to compensate for this type of tire, how large the tire is or how little it is. And the reason I got it is because I am able to change the speed that goes to the computer from the gearbox, and that effectively allows me to travel as fast as I calibrate that. So it fools the computer into thinking that I'm going below 45 miles per hour, because this Roxor is limited to 45 miles per hour. The 2019s and 2020s could actually do 55 miles per hour. I changed the headlights to LEDs. Let's open up the hood. I added the snorkel from the company called Dirt Legal. They changed their name. Now they called something else. I can't remember, but they used to be called Dirt Legal, and I got that from them. Oh, let's get this off. Pick it up. Underneath the engine, I have the variable tune from a company called Diesel Dynamics, I think it's called. It's a company based out of India. So they do this kit that you plug into the common rail system, and it modulates the amount of diesel going into the engine. And it's I think it works also for the diesel Chevy Cruze. I bought 3 of those. I have one installed here. I sold one to a guy out of Canada, and the third one I still have it with me. My ECU, I haven't messed with it, so it's still all original. Look at that liquid dripping there. Where is it from? Weird. Under the hood, what else did I do? Well, I have the little indicator lights right there and right there. Those are LEDs, of course. I have the boost valve installed, which improves the boost. I think initially it's like 5 or 6 psi. Now it goes up to about maybe 12 to 15 psi. I'm not very sure, don't quote me on that. But I have the boost increase valve, which is somewhere down in there. It's installed. I took off the intake. As you can see, I slaughtered mine, and I put this pressure relief valve, which so far I haven't really had to work. So the idea being that when you let go of the gas and you're putting out so much boost, this would allow the pressure out, sort of, and you hear that whoosh sound. But I never got it to work like that, because you vary the pressure, the release pressure on top. The turbo on this Roxor actually has a waste gate, so all the excess boost is exhausted from the turbo itself. I've done an oil change. What else have I done underneath the hood? I think that's the major thing. And we have just about 6 days to the release of the 2022 Roxor. There's been a redesign. this fender is gone and the hood now comes straight forward. It looks kind of goofy, but I think the aftermarket will be able to take care of that and address that issue. So pretty much that's what my Roxor is. Nothing crazy, nothing super wild as concerns the mods. Oh, by the way, I also added these steps, and those are quite cheap. I think they weren't very expensive. And underneath the hood also, let's see here, I think I added something there. I added this little bracket. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like, well, let's see. Yeah, this little bracket that you see at the center of your screen, and what that does, it holds that intake so it doesn't get blown off by the increased boost. That was like it was like 50 bucks, I think. It wasn't very much. Yeah, so that's it. I also added the motor for the wiper, but I haven't connected everything yet. There's also the washer bottle underneath the hood, which is not yet plumbed in. In some jurisdictions, if you want to get your Roxor street legal, you'll have to make those mods. So yeah, about 6 days to the 11th of November, when the new Roxor is released. If you plan on getting the new Roxor, remember, this will no longer be sold at power sports dealers. It is now being marketed by Mahindra, I guess, Agriculture, North America, as industrial vehicles to be used on farms, industry, so industrial complexes, manufacturing, and so on. So that's the target market now for the Roxor. And of course, if you have some spare time over the weekends, you could take your Roxor out to have fun. So if you want to get a Roxor, you might have to contact your local Mahindra tractor dealer, and that's where you get the Roxor. Oops. So this doesn't have a glow plugs. It actually has a grid heater, so it's like a little grid that warms up the air before it goes into the engine. Nice. Always fun driving the Roxor around. I just love the torque. Turn left. Another left turn. And so far I haven't had any issue with my Roxor, not the starter or any of the stock parts, you know, the mechanical parts, the electronic parts. None of those has given me any grief or has been a source of concern for me. So I'm really pleased with my Roxor, but it's been a change of plans, and that's why I have this on the market. It's been good to me, and who knows, I might be able to get another Roxor here in the next couple of months, but this has to go first so I can thin out the herd. Just too many vehicles to deal with, as you guys can see. Alright guys, so that was my video today. See you guys in on the 11th when the new Roxor is revealed. I don't know how they're gonna do it, if it's gonna be a virtual event or they will live stream everything, or they will have people invited out there to Michigan. Anyways, we'll all find out on the 11th, and catch you guys on the next video.